Welcome to Healing for the Holidays. I'm Jackie Comrie and I'll be your guide. This session is a part of a series of 12. Each one stands on its own. Each one supports a different emotional experience that often occurs during the holidays. Feel free to watch one or all 12 and watch them more than once if that works. Now, if you know of someone in your circle who could benefit from watching any of these, feel free, pass them along. This is my gift to you. Now, before we begin, for your safety and the safety of those around you, if at any point you do not feel safe, please put this on pause and reach out to someone for support. Now, as we tap, emotions will begin to arise. Anger, sadness, frustration, to name just a few. Emotions are really only meant to last for a short length of time. So if you can continue to tap, they will start to dissipate out of your body. Now, you don't need to explain anything. You don't need to relive your past. You just need to stay with what you're feeling in the here and the now. If any of the words that I use don't quite land for you, trust your body. You're welcome to use a different word or a different phrase. If English isn't your first language, feel free to use words from your mother tongue. Just follow what feels right for you. Your body, it knows how to heal. We're just here to help support and guide it. To start, let's take one slow, deep breath in and exhale. Healing for the Holidays, Session 6. I am holding everything together. To begin with the setup statements, we're tapping on the karate chop point with the fingers of the opposite hand. Even though I am holding everything together right now, and it feels like too much, I am allowing myself to notice how heavy this is. Even though I feel responsible for work, family, home, and everyone else's needs, I am open to acknowledging what this constant pressure does to my body. Even though I rarely get to stop or fall apart, I am allowing myself to be honest about how exhausted I feel. Now, as we move into the tapping points for round 1, I will cue you as to which body part we're tapping on. After that, feel free, follow along. If you miss a point, no worries, move on to another. I will say each phrase twice. The first time for you to listen, the second time, repeat back with me. All right, on the eyebrow point, I am holding everything together. I am holding everything together. On the side of the eye, I am carrying too many responsibilities. I am carrying too many responsibilities. Under the eye, there's always something that needs my attention. There is always something that needs my attention. Under the nose, I feel the weight of all of this. I feel the weight of all of this. On the chin, this responsibility feels constant. This responsibility feels constant. Under the collarbone, my body feels tense from carrying so much. My body feels tense from carrying so much. On the top of the head, I'm exhausted from holding everything together. I'm exhausted from holding everything together. I feel like I cannot slow down. I feel like I cannot slow down. If I stop, things might fall apart. If I stop, things might fall apart. I stay alert and on task all the time. I stay alert and on task all the time. Rest feels out of reach. Rest feels out of reach. I keep pushing past my limits. I keep pushing past my limits. My nervous system never fully relaxes. My nervous system never fully relaxes. I feel worn down by constant responsibility. I feel worn down by constant responsibility. I carry the mental load for everyone. I carry the mental load for everyone. I think ahead to prevent problems. I think ahead to prevent problems. I manage details that others don't see. I manage details that others don't see. This emotional labor feels invisible. This emotional labor feels invisible. I feel unrecognized and drained. I feel unrecognized and drained. My mind is always working. My mind is always working. I feel responsible for too much. I feel responsible for too much. This level of responsibility, it takes a toll. This level of responsibility, it takes a toll. I feel emotionally exhausted. I feel emotionally exhausted. I feel mentally overloaded. I feel mentally overloaded. This pressure builds day after day. This pressure builds day after day. I feel stretched thin. I feel stretched thin. My body feels tired all the time. My body feels tired all the time. I am depleted from carrying so much alone. I am depleted from carrying so much alone. Part of me needs a break from all of this. Part of me needs a break from all of this. I want to put something down. I want to put something down. I'm tired of always being needed. I am tired of always being needed. I notice how much I have been holding. I notice how much I have been holding. This burden feels heavy. This burden feels heavy. I feel the cost of never stopping. I feel the cost of never stopping. I am overwhelmed by responsibility. I am overwhelmed by responsibility. I notice how much I am carrying right now. I notice how much I am carrying right now. I feel this responsibility in my body. I feel this responsibility in my body. I am allowing myself to acknowledge how hard this is. I'm allowing myself to acknowledge how hard this is. I do not need to minimize this load. I do not need to minimize this load. I can stay present with this exhaustion. I can stay present with this exhaustion. I'm taking care of myself in this moment. I'm taking care of myself in this moment. I am allowed to move through the holidays with support. I am allowed to move through the holidays with support. Take a moment. Check in with your body. Take a deep breath and let it exhale. So before we finish, you've checked in with yourself. If you're feeling some relief, allow yourself to rest in that peace for a moment. Then, if you want to deepen that, do the session again another day. If you didn't feel much change yet, you can certainly listen to this session again. Sometimes it may not be the exact wording that your body needed at that moment. You may want to listen again, tap a few more rounds and use your own words as they come up. It can also be very important to translate the phrases into your mother tongue so that your body can recognize them. If you are feeling more emotional, tender, or unsettled since the tapping, that often means that we have touched something that has been looking to be expressed. Something that you can do is I invite you to continue tapping while saying whatever words, thoughts, phrases come to you. Allow those to be expressed in a safe way. For now, take care of yourself, rest if you can, hydrate your body. Water is important for when we're doing this work. Be kind to yourself. If this session felt supportive and you're sensing that you would like more guidance on your healing journey, I might be the guide that you've been searching for. I invite you to watch my free 15-minute masterclass, When the Past Still Hurts, a New Path to Relief. In it, you will come to understand more about how emotions are stored in your body and how this kind of work helps to move them out. The link to sign up, it's included with the link to this session. Now, as we come to a close of this session, I want to gently acknowledge where you are right now. However this season is unfolding for you, whether it feels full or quiet, complicated or heavy, I wish you moments of softness during the holidays. Moments where you can just breathe a little bit easier, and moments where you feel even a small sense of support and peace. I thank you for taking this time, and I hope that you take good care of yourself.